Well, it didn't show up until that fourth quarter, that's for sure. I didn't like our defense in that first half. Too many blow-bys. It lived at the rim. But in the fourth quarter, as you mentioned, 26 from the field. They go 1 of, I think, 9 from the three-point line, 16 points allowed. So it showed up when it needed to show up. We try to limit our opponents to under 20 in the fourth, and we did that tonight. And I think Monte Morris was MVP of the game. He was phenomenal tonight. His floor game, his shot making, his rebounding, his playmaking. We did not win that game without Monte. And then Nicola late game just kind of taking over and making big plays down the stretch for us.
Well, let's start with the defense. So what changed in that fourth quarter that allowed the defense to be so successful?
Just nothing from a game plan standpoint. It was just more about communicating, having discipline, having an awareness, and doing it harder. And obviously, with Mason in the lineup with Nicola, that gives you 2 bigs up there that are, harassing Conley and pick and roll. And then we gave a lot of help when Marcus was popping and trying to take away his pick and pop threes. But we got timely stops that allowed us to get out and run and put pressure on them. And against that team, you don't want to play a half-court game. If it's a half-court match all night, that's their style, and they're very good at it. We got some tempo into the game, some pace into the game in the fourth, and that's because of the defense and the stops that we were able to get.
Monte Morris has said before that you've told him, hey, listen, we want you to be aggressive on the court, aggressive to the rim, aggressive in looking for your shots. How much did you have to even say that to him tonight, or did he just kind of go out and take that upon his own hands?
Yeah, I think those were early conversations. Monte's played at an unbelievable level, and I know they don't consider him a rookie for some reason, but in my eyes, he's a rookie. When you play 23 minutes one season, you come back, you're still a rookie. But there was a game on this past road trip where the opposing guards were really getting into him, pressuring him, and he was still trying to run the play. And I grabbed him and said, listen, if they press you, forget the play. Go by him and make a play. And once I said that, he smiled. He said, bet, I got you. And now he's just out there playing the game. There's no hesitation. When he's open, he shoots it. When he's not, he drives it and makes a play for his teammates. And the smallest guy on the floor also gives you 6 rebounds. So I can't say enough about Monte Morris, his toughness, his confidence. And once again, this is a big win for us. We don't win this game without his contributions.
You talked about expanded roles going into this game. Obviously, you just mentioned Monte. Mason had a big night, and even Nicola played 38 minutes. I think it was a season high.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think those guys fit into those expanded roles?
Oh, I think they did a great job. Their bench killed us tonight. I thought we did a great job with their starting unit, but their bench was, from the first half on, I'm just thankful Marshawn Brooks never came back in the game because we had no answers for him in his instant offense. But I thought overall guys did really well. Mason in the starting lineup alongside Nicola was really solid. Nicola gives you 27, 12, and 6, and Mason gives you 12 and 10. And I thought some big defensive plays down the stretch. So it was fun to see. And I knew this was going to be a tough game. First game after a long road trip. We're banged up, missing bodies, but we were able to pull together a win. And it's great to see. Now we can get some rest before we play again on Friday.
Monte's shooting the 3 ball above 40%. I know he made a couple tweaks to his jumper this summer and put a lot of work in on it. How much of what we're seeing now is because of that, do you think?
Oh, I think a lot. He is, Monte's the kind of young man where you give him something, he's going to focus on that and spend hours upon hours of doing that and working on that. And when you tweak your shot, it's really hard to break down your shot because you have thousands and thousands of reps shooting a certain way. But we're trying to get his guide hand off the ball, more on the side, not blocking his shot, getting the shot up a little bit higher, staying with his follow through. And you can tell a lot of guys to do that, but he put the time in. He got the reps up, and every shot he's making now in games, he's had 1,000 reps for each shot he's taken. So hard work is paying off, and I think that confidence from all that time in the gym is also paying off.
Coach, that front court presents matchup issues for just about every team in the league. How'd you feel about the defensive effort from your 2 centers tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I think Mason and Nicola met that challenge head on. The great thing about our guys is that, all of our guys are really committed and bought into playing defense. You have to match their physicality, and they also have to guard us. Obviously we got Marcus in some foul trouble early. We put him on the bench for a little bit, which is always an added bonus. But I thought overall our big guys did a great job. Marcus 7 points, and Jaren Jackson only 6. So, but all the starting group, I think we did a really good job on. It was the bench unit that came in and dominated us at times, and we have to be better than that.
Jamal with another 5 assists, and I thought the the find he had for Wancho in the corner for a corner three in the fourth quarter or maybe third quarter. What do you continue to see from him as far as a distributor, and how much does that speak to a guy starting to really see the whole game when you're able to distribute the way he has lately?
Yeah, I mean, 5 assists, only 1 turnover. That's a great ratio, and you want that from your point guard. Obviously, Jamal is a scorer. He's more of your modern NBA point guard, whereas Monte is more of a throwback. Obviously, tonight he was not that, but I think Jamal is evolving. He's growing up. He's maturing, and he understands that my job is not just to score and make shots. My job is to run my team, make my teammates better, rebound, and guard my position. And I thought down the stretch, I was going to put Torrey back in. Wancho hits a big 3. I stay with that group, and I thought Jamal did a pretty good guarding Mike Conley. So understanding the importance of playing both ends of the floor, but I think he's going to continue to get better in that regard, Nick, in terms of being a playmaker, running my team. And late in the game, we just went really, new play, post up Nicola and play off of him. And Nicola found Jamal for a big layup late. So it's good to see us playing off of each other and playing for each other, which I think is great.
One more. You spoke about those extra plays Nicola made in the fourth quarter a little earlier, scoring and playmaking, not just in the fourth quarter, but in the second half.
Hi, Stack.
With as depleted as you guys are, how much do you need those types of plays from him?
Oh, very much so. I mean, when you have 3 starters out, no Gary, no Will, no Paul, you need both Jamal and Nicola to up their games. And you need guys off the bench to up their games. I thought we had examples of that tonight, but down the stretch, when you post up Nicola, something good's going to happen. He's going to score, he's going to create a play for a teammate, or he's going to get fouled. And it was great to see him down the stretch step up and make play after play to help us ensure this win. And get a couple days rest and try to do it again on Friday against a division opponent.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.